Welcome to mrGoetz's Flipped Classroom. It is Monday, September 27th. It is week 6 of school, and we have grades due at the end of this week. The first 6 weeks is ending. Grades are due. Log into Google Classroom, click on this class, and look to see if you are missing work. Do work. I also have printed out students who have missing assignments, so I can look at that with them. Podcasting 101, this digital audio class. There's a PowerPoint presentation that we're going to be looking at. And that PowerPoint presentation, Podcasting 101, is from a CTE, Career and Technical Education website. Not the content, but I am borrowing this PowerPoint to use. Where can I listen to a podcast? What's in a typical podcast? We've already made introductions to our podcasts in class. And the interesting thing in this lesson, it says that the introduction is the last thing you should do. Lots of different ways to do things. Online, outline your content, create an outline with a list of points that you plan to discuss. If you do an interview, write down the questions ahead of time. Very good. And then what else do we have this week? Student identifies, creates, and obtains required assets for audio production projects. Identify key elements in the script and apply writing skills to the script. I will complete a podcast planning sheet. Working alone, working with others, what are interview questions, podcast plan. Planning precedes success when working in digital audio. Putting a plan together and then doing. Plan first, do second. Creative writing, creative talking. Logging onto the computers. Complete a podcasting planning sheet. Probably in each of my classes, I have 3 or 4 students right now who are not passing yet. And that's why I have a couple things here. Did you finish your podcast plan? Excellent. So that's digital audio class for Monday. And then we have digital audio class for Wednesday. Let's see what we got here. Search up a podcast on your phone or computer. Be ready to shout out the URL, and mrGoetz will play some of the podcast for the class. Looking at a overview here. This is CTE Online and an audio connection PowerPoint we're going to be looking at. And when we go to this, there it is. This is what the web page looks like. Career and Technical Education Online, audio connection types, microphone cable, guitar cable, RCA cable, various adapters, mixer. We have all this stuff here that we can work with. An example using David Letterman show. Different images of things. And then the audio connection types PowerPoint. So when we go to the audio connection types PowerPoint, we can see audio connection PowerPoint right here. This looks like it was done in Keynote. This is a Keynote template that I like to use with that blue and gray. In this lesson, we'll cover the following cable types and their common uses. XLR cable. Very nice. How many XLR cables does this band need? How many 1/4 inch do they need? How many cords? 2. How many cords do we need in total? Very good. So again, that is one of the classes I teach. Let's go to a different one. Let's go to audio video production. Grades are due Friday again. And then later in the week, search up a how-to video. We are making how-to videos. And I tell my students that you can learn anything on the internet, but since you have a teacher might be able to help facilitate where we can go to learn some things. And this is Vidyard, how to create the best how-to videos, tips and tricks. We're going to be going through this together, how to eat pasta. And the students can work by themselves, or they can work in groups of They can work with one other person or 2 other people. So 3 people are the most that they can have in a group. Concrete instructional, abstract, aspirational videos. what is a tutorial video, how-to video, demo video. This is going to be a lot of fun working through that website with everybody. I'll share the link with students so they can kind of self-pace through it as well. Student understands principles of audio video production, apply knowledge of audio and video script production. So again, we're going to be writing here. What's a how-to video, explainer video? What are when things are concrete, like how to tie a tie? But what if something's abstract? Maybe a how-to video about how to feel better would be something was abstract. We're going to look through the Vidyard website with breaks for solo flights of thought. Solo flights of thought. So what I mean by solo flights of thought is I'm not going to talk the entire time, but take 5-minute breaks so the students can look for themselves, find out things for themselves. Austin Film Festival applications due. It's a virtual, not going there in person. It's worth $175. You can get it for free. It's optional on Google Classroom. Right here, Audio Video Club Leadership. Would like to have president, vice president, secretary / archivist. Would like to see some students step up for this. Looks great on a resume. Grades are going to be due soon. And then October 1st is the first home football game. So media crew needed. Please get with me. 682-587-7682 if you're interested in helping with the game on Friday. 682-587-7682. The project is a how-to video. Very nice. I have an idea. I have a plan for shooting. I'm working by myself or with 1 or 2 other people. Shoot your second project. Very nice. Other class I have is, what is it, animation? Let's do it. Animation all week. Grades are due. We're going to be looking at sound and story. Looking at sound and story. And this is kind of a fun one because with teaching digital audio and then teaching animation, and there's a lot of crossover between the classes. So in this unit, students will learn about the importance of sound design for animation. Sound designers. Lesson here, can you hear me? So clicking through some things here, historical aspects, listening to some different things. Attached are soundtrack examples, play about a minute of each, have students share out. A lot of good stuff here. So again, this is cteonline.org is where I'm getting this from. And this could take a couple class sessions to get through. Create your own story reels and sound design, final production, screening. And then one more here. So lots of resources out there. So all this stuff is free, publicly accessible, and CTE Online, Career and Technical Education Online. And then check Google Classroom for the end. My name is mrGoetz, and you have been watching a flipped classroom video for the 6th week of school. Thanks so much.